Okay. Hi everyone. Today my video today I have the question to Daddy Fall because Daddy Fall is good advisor. So Daddy Fall, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thanks for having me, baby May.
So the first question is from my YouTube comment.
Okay.
The people has said is why you call to Daddy Fall? Why not Paul?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So why do you call me Daddy Paul?
Yeah.
Because you came up with that.
Yeah.
So why? Why do you call me Daddy Paul?
I call you Daddy Paul because I'm comfortable. I call you Daddy, I'm comfortable. I call sweetheart, honey, darling, I'm not comfortable.
Interesting.
That is only Daddy Paul.
That
I'm
makes you
comfortable.
very unique. So, and it's just comfortable for you.
Yeah.
It's just you like saying it.
Yeah.
A lot of guys misinterpret that. They think it's like I'm your daddy, like your real daddy. Okay. And that's more of an American thing than a Filipino thing. So, okay, so that explains that.
Yeah.
All right. It's like I call you baby.
Yes.
Right? I don't call you honey or sweetheart or darling.
Yeah.
That was just my choice.
Yeah.
As after you and I became boyfriend and girlfriend,
Yeah.
you started calling me daddy and I started calling you baby. That
Yeah.
was just the way it rolls. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So that's question number one that you get.
Yes.
What's the other question you get a lot?
The second is from Facebook Messenger.
Do you get a lot of people or just a few people? Or
A lot.
a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
From Messenger in Facebook has said, how to meet to the girl like you, not mention about the money.
Oh,
Okay.
so they're if I think I understand you, you guys ask you how do they meet a girl like you?
Yeah.
Who doesn't always hound the guy for money,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because you don't. Here's the story, or the deal is May doesn't ask me for money ever.
Yes.
Well, that's a lie, because you want to buy some shorts, 50 pesos, right? You want to buy a bikini, 100 pesos. We
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Like today, you want to buy a coconut.
Oh yeah, but
So I'll pay for that. But what she's referring to and what the guys are referring to is that a lot of women hook up with guys older than them, like me. She's
Yeah.
35, I'm
Yeah.
66, and it's all about the money.
Yeah.
And the reason the guys say that is because it's true. There are a lot of girls that go with guys just for the money.
okay.
And so that's always got to be kind of foremost on your mind. I've expressed in my videos that they may have watched that from the day that I met you up till today,
Yeah.
you've never come to me and said, my family has a problem.
Yeah.
You've never come to me and said,
Yeah,
you never come to me with some sob story
Yeah.
about something. In fact, you're quite the opposite.
Yeah.
You have your own money and you've used that and you've actually not mentioned it to me till like way after the fact.
Yeah.
So how does a guy, so I guess they want to know how they can kind of duplicate you is what they're asking. So my advice, is that what you're looking for?
Okay.
I hate to give advice, but I'll do it. My advice, since I'm on your channel, I could get away with it. So I would say take your time. I think that's the key to when you're entering into any relationship, in any country, any place. But the dynamic over here being so different than in America or Britain or Australia or wherever you might be sitting is that the motivations by a lot of the women is to better their life. They live in poverty.
Yeah.
And poverty, let's face it, poverty is one of those horrible things. I equate it to being treading water out in the middle of the ocean. And you know, you just kind of come up for air and then you tread some more. And then you come up for air and you get a breath. And it's just like so hard to get to shore. And so the speedboat to shore from treading water of poverty is to have someone pay your way for you and meet somebody and compromise. So that is something that guys need to be totally aware of. I was not used and abused, but I met lots of girls. I dated lots of girls. You know them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know the girls that I dated. not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah.
And so, but you saw that they just wanted this and they just wanted that, and that's always been foremost on your mind. So you always said that you just liked me for me, and you don't mind living a better life, and you don't mind being out of poverty. You were in poverty, right? You
Yeah.
lived with rats in the cellar,
Yeah.
and you know,
Yeah.
no proper CR and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But you never once was one to ask for money. So it's a hard question to answer. I would just say that keep your eye on not the prize, but just keep yourself focused and be willing to walk away from anything that it becomes dangerous. Or like I had a girlfriend before I met you.
Yeah.
And I rushed in, and she ended up being like a black hole. She just wanted more money, and finally I had to stop it because it was like I really liked her, but the money thing, we just couldn't get on track. If I tell her that we can't go out today because of the budget,
Yeah.
she never complains, ever. You're happy to stay at home.
Yeah, I like.
I mean, I'm not BSing you guys. If I said, in fact, I did say today, because you said, let's go to Valencia, and I said no.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, all right, we'll go tomorrow. And we don't argue about little things like
Yeah.
that, because she understands that if I just want to hang out at home, or if I'm tired from yesterday because we
Yeah.
did a lot, and stressful about this and stressful about that, it just rained like crazy. So I always try to think, if we go now,
Yeah.
it's going to start raining. Anyway, the point being is that May's happy
Yeah.
if I'm happy. And conversely, I'm happy if she's happy. Now, I always check on her if she's got a headache or
Yeah.
if she has a problem. She knows that I do my best. I do pay for that kind of stuff. Like, we're going to get her to the dentist this week because she's been having migraines. And we're trying to find a resolution or a solution to that. And so I don't have any problem paying for that. But she doesn't ask. It's me offering. She never, ever comes to me. And if we went to Okai and she saw that special pair of shorts and I said no, you wouldn't get mad. You would just
No.
accept it. That's just,
Yeah.
I guess it's just the way the person she is. Show them your hands, for example. Go like that. Okay, you see, I've offered to get May manicures and stuff like that. The nails that they put on.
I'm not
and
so sure.
she doesn't want them, which is fine. But put your hand up again. Because she has told me that if she puts the fancy nails and stuff on there, it's like walking away from her roots, which is a province girl that washes her own clothes and does her own thing and cleans her own home. We could get a yaya or a housekeeper. She won't have any part of it if she's never, that would offend her if I suggested that. She goes out and rakes leaves. You like to dig in the dirt.
Yeah.
You like to wash your own clothes.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you a quick story. That one time we went to, she doesn't even remember this, but we went to dinner one time, and there happened to be a group of people that were eating, and they all knew us. And they go, hey, Paul and baby, come sit with us. And so we did. And at the end of the evening, I was looking at May, and she had this smile on her face, but it wasn't her real genuine smile. And so when we got home, and I'm not going to say any names here, but I'm going to say, what was up? I said, at the end there, you were being plastic, and plastic means fake. And she said, yeah, I was. And I said, why? And she said, well, so-and-so. And I said, yeah. She said, well, I knew her when she first met her boyfriend. And did you notice that she had all this gold on? Did you notice that she had this watch on? Did you notice that how she had her nails and all of this was done and her hair had been, whatever they call it, streaked and all this jazz? She had, all this jazz had been done, and she was in very expensive clothes, and she just was ordering everything and acting all high and mighty, right?
Yeah.
And that put her off of that woman. So she was just faking it. But she knew the woman when she was poor. And now the woman is with a foreigner guy, and she's got all this stuff, and she's kind of forgotten her roots. And May doesn't like the lady, just for that reason. You prefer simple women,
Yeah.
also. You prefer older women. So I think that I'm getting off track a little bit, but she never forgot her roots or where she came from.
Yeah.
And that is something, guys, that you just can only acquire knowledge about over time. We dated for over 6 months before you moved in. And we had our moments where we would spend time apart. And I'm glad that we did. And so we got to know each other first, and we would compensate for things that were maybe shortcoming between us. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer it. It's like we were introduced by somebody. It was like a blind date situation. We didn't meet in a bar. Baby May had never been in a bar until she
Never.
met me. She had never been she really was just a homebody. And she was never really big on Facebook and drama and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. And you were just kind of focusing on your family and your
Yeah.
life. All right, so that's my long-winded explanation. What's your last question?
For the last question is from YouTube.
Yeah.
The comment.
Yeah.
Have comment. She said, I think Baby May she leaving to Paul because of the money. Can you explain that?
Yeah, okay. Partially true. I don't think any woman is attracted to a guy that's unemployed and drunk and down and out. I think that men look for beauty. That's just how we are. We're visual. And I think women look for something a little less superficial. So I may not be the most handsome guy. I may not be the youngest guy. I may not be the fastest guy. But I think what I represent to Baby May is stability. I never cheat on her. I don't go out with other girls, even though I tease her a lot. And I slow the motorbike down when we come up to a pretty girl, and I go like that. And look, she hits me on the head. But that's just to torture her. And so it makes her laugh. But I've never felt that May tried to get into my pocket. But I think that she made the same choice that most women make. And that is to, if you're going to meet somebody, it should be somebody that can provide a decent quality of life. I don't know. I think that's it.
Yeah.
I like to think that that's it, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that you and I are emotionally connected, and I don't ever see you complaining or whining or anything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not greedy.
Yeah,
Okay.
not greedy.
So, yeah, do women go after, is Baby May with me for my money? Yes and no is my answer. I think that if she had a choice between me and a younger guy that was poor or a guy that was really handsome and he just didn't have a future, that wouldn't interest her. But I think that you're number one. I think we're both fortunate in that we do have a mutual attraction for one another and a mutual admiration for one another. And I think you're just doing what's normal. I don't think there was anything lascivious or anything behind it.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
And then, can you share to my YouTube channel? Can you remember I borrow with you the money, but I think after tomorrow I back the money with you, right? Can you explain that?
Oh,
If I borrow with you, I would
Yeah.
like back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, there has been times when you have needed to do something. I don't really remember the specifics, but 4 or 5 times she said, "I need 3,000 pesos."
I
Or, how
think-
much did you borrow?
I think 8,000.
8,000.
Because
Okay.
I have the interview. I have the interview, and then my interview have people to help. So I borrowed first with you because my money in the PayPal. So
Yeah,
that,
I understand.
yeah.
So what happened was she had some donations come into PayPal.
Yeah.
that were for other people, not for her. And so she borrowed $8,000 from me
Yeah.
to give to the girls because guys had donated to
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
For whatever reason. They had seen the video, they felt sorry for the girl.
Yeah.
They sent me X amount of dollars. 8,000 pesos is $160. So
Yeah.
that was for somebody somewhere. I don't remember. And then there's been occasions where she said, I need 2,000 for this or 4,000 for that.
Yeah.
That has happened. And I've always said, sure. And she says, I'll pay you back. And she hounds me to take her to her bank, BDO.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can go in there and get the money and pay me back right
Yeah.
away,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I always let her. And it would be simple for me to just say, oh, it's okay. Just go ahead and keep it. But I don't do that. That's a lesson learned, is that once you do that, you open up a can of worms. And it wouldn't be her fault. It would be my fault. And I just think that's a bad precedent to set, because I know humans and I know myself, and this is nothing off on Baby May, because I think we would all be guilty of it. If someone is just a pushover all the time, I let her pay me back. And so a deal's a deal is really what I'm trying to drive home.
Yeah.
And she honors that. So, and she actually is antsy to hurry up and pay it back.
Yeah.
Because she wants to make it perfectly clear that she can handle it, that she's not after the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what else you got?
So-
You want to say goodbye to everybody, or are you going to hound me some more? Going on 16 minutes.
16
I feel
minutes.
like I've been interrogated here.
So that is my video today, because I would like to give to Daddy Paul. Daddy Paul is very important with me. It's not about the money, about of love.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I would like to give you feel I'm not same another girls is your experience before.
Right.
Me is different.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I will confirm that. You're going to get a lot of comments now that say, oh, BS. But you're going to roll with that, right? All right, kids. Well,
So-
I'll help Baby May sign off. So
Yeah.
I'll say goodbye from the old dog. You want to say goodbye to your folks?
Yeah, so Daddy Paul, thank you so much for guest to my YouTube channel. So guys, that it's my little video today. So see you next video. Bye bye.